What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen, and that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate it. If you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. You see the tags. Follow me, I follow you back. We'll build together, man. What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? Happy Temperature Check Tuesdays to everybody out there. What's going on, man? I want to shout out Power Circle. Shout out, you know what I'm saying, Battle Rap Migos, man. Little bro, Weed and Battles, Big Bro Cola, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Black Compass Media. Shout out Let's Talk Battle Rap, man. And shout out the entire community. We got a lot of things to talk about today, man. I am sitting here waiting on Debo. He texted me, said he'd be a couple minutes behind, but you know how this go, man. The show must go on. And you know, I got a couple things I might want to, depending on how the day go, I might want to give away too. So, man, make sure you're sharing the broadcast. Make sure you liking the channel, man. Definitely appreciate all the love and support. And we're gonna have a good one today. But what y'all thinking about what's going on in battle rap, man? It is a lot of stuff to talk about. Obviously, you know, you got the underlying civil war between RBE and URL that's going on, the back and forth. Oh, you want to make a drop? I'm gonna make a drop. You want to drop something? I want to drop something. Shout out Bumpy Bars, man. That's another battle rap media blogger, man. I definitely want to shout him out right now, man. Definitely one of my day one supporters. So if you can, man, definitely subscribe to that man's channel. He's working hard. Not only does he do media, but he also has music as well, man. Pretty dope dude, man. Super down to earth. So definitely support him, man. It's battle rap, man. How could you not love talking about battle rap? Matter of fact, since we sitting here talking about it, let's do this. Hey, weed in battles. What you doing? What you doing right now? I'm about to put you on the spot. What you doing right now? All Bumpy, man. It's all love, bro. It's all love, man. Did y'all hear that B-Dot diss record? Everybody hear that B-Dot diss record, man? I think that's gonna be the next blog, man. What do y'all think about a potential Hitman Holla versus B-Dot matchup? What are our thoughts about that, man? Hey, make sure you. He said, "Oh, okay. No, you good." What do y'all think about that matchup? B-Dot versus Hitman Holla. I think for me, if that was to ever show up on the card, I think Hitman Holla's best chance is probably gonna be with a crowd for sure. For me, I think personally, Hitman does do well in a small room, but when you're talking about B-Dot, man, that's a different type of animal. That's a different type of beast, man. That's somebody who I have a lot of respect for. The way he's the multi-layers, the similes, the wordplay, things of that nature, man, the angles that he can take on pretty much anyone in battle rap, man. He always finds an angle that sticks, man. He always finds an angle that sticks. And for me, he's probably one of the best to do it right now. And I just think with Hitman's delivery, I think B-Dot will just outpunch him. I'll be honest with you. I think he would just truly just outpunch that man. That's why I think the only way you would be able to get a competitive battle for me personally, as much as I am a Hitman Holla fan, would have to be on a big stage. I think when Hitman Holla has the wind beneath his wings, so to speak, when he has that aura about him, when he has the algorithm, the battle rap it feels, I think that's when he's at his most deadliest. But shout out to Hitman Holla, man, because he came out with his rebuttal to Top Tier in less than 24 hours. And I definitely did a blog on that. So make sure that you go check that out. But less than 24 hours, that's that old school battle rap feel, man. They give you that old school hip hop. And that's what we're looking for. Let me see what Bumpy said. He said, right now, B-Dot mad, it would have to be. Oh, yeah, I absolutely agree, man. It would definitely have to be the best Hitman we have ever seen. I think he would need everything. I think he would need show out. I think he would need the remix. I think he might need John to jump in the battle with him. I really think that we would see a monster. I definitely think you would get the best Hitman Holla we've ever seen, though. I think B-Dot could bring that out of him. I'm interested to see what Hitman Holla's gonna do with Cassidy, man. Obviously, I have Cassidy getting taken to the woodshed in this battle. However, I do think that Cassidy, if he can just make it look close, you're gonna have to give it to Cassidy. You would have to give it to Cassidy. What's up, Selvin? What's up, boss? No, that's it. We didn't battle. We kind of jumping back and forth right now. But to go back to the B-Dot and Hitman Holla, absolutely. No, I definitely think they would have to. It'll be one of them ones, dude. Like, what if they did, like, what if that was on Unknown or Summer Madness and it was the big stage except for that battle? I think that's a Lux type of scenario. That's that Lux versus B-Dot. I want it to be on Known or Summer Madness, but I literally want them to cut away from that, from the crowd and everything, and just take a visual on the roof, man. Shout out to my guy Nate Drink One, man. That's another one of my guys, man. Definitely one of my day one supporters. He has a sports channel out. Me and him have definitely gotten a lab for a couple times about some topics. Definitely looking to do a live session with him sometime soon, man. So definitely, man, support everybody in the culture, man. Really, like, if you are a fan of battle rap, you should be looking at all these different blogs because you're getting information, you're getting different angles, you're getting different type of scenarios, different situations, different life experiences come out once you turn this camera on, man. So if you can, hold on, make sure I'm good. Make sure you're sharing the broadcast too. Apologize for that. He said anything other. No, that's a fact. That's a super fact. But again, back to get supporting each other in battle rap, man. You got to do that, man. Honestly, everybody out here working hard. I don't care if you top tier, low tier, no tier media like myself, man. I think everyone out here is really working hard, and you got to work hard. If you're gonna be good at this, you have to work hard. I had to drop 3 videos just yesterday just to keep up with everything that's going on, man. So, hey, appreciate everybody that. Facts. Battle rap. Hey, that's a fact. Weed and battles, man. I don't understand. Okay, we about to talk. I'm about to talk some shit, man. Until Debo show up, man. Hey, we freestyling it. But this is what I say, man. I don't understand how battle rappers can sit here and say that they don't need media. What do you mean you don't need media? So if you have a 3-round battle at 3 minutes and 30 seconds around, that means in totality, we're seeing probably 30 minutes of you on stage. What else are you doing? How else are you promoting yourself? That's half the problem in battle rap. Is none of the battle rappers want to promote themselves, or they don't know how to promote themselves. That's why I said some of them need managers. They need someone who can do the talking for them, because some of them are terrible when it comes to promotion. When it comes to just actual articulating themselves and speaking on camera, they got a lot of work to do, man. They definitely got a lot of work to do. Hey, man, shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. Hey, send me up some questions. Send me up some topics. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Obviously, sitting here waiting on Debo, man. He said he'd be a couple minutes behind. Hopefully he shows up. But if not, we got to keep the party going. So let's get right off into this Kings versus Queens card. First and foremost, man, you got to respect Queen of the Ring and URL TV for doing what they did. Obviously, you know, it is a very stressful situation anytime you have to cancel or postpone an event. But I ultimately think they made the right decision in doing so. You got to think about it from a health perspective, from a moral perspective, and just from the overall professionalism of it. Because you imagine if this was a situation where this was a big stage crowd, a big stage, and you had a battle rapper break out in COVID, and he had COVID and he still performed. Do you know that the URL would be liable for that? They could potentially be liable for something like that. So I definitely think they made the right choice in doing it. But let's kind of get a refresher on this Kings versus Queen this weekend, man. I know weed and battles. Hey, we're gonna have to put the girls together to bed early this weekend because we got a long Saturday and Sunday. ahead of us. A very long Saturday and Sunday. He said, so Nate Drink One said, Texas just opened up. Absolutely. Absolutely. Do we see a caffeine URL event there soon? Absolutely. They've already been there one time before, although the crowd was terrible to say the least. They were in Houston. I definitely think they'll be there. I mean, right now, everything moving to Georgia. If you look at the culture right now in battle rap, everything is in Atlanta. iBattle just announced the event. They're gonna be in Atlanta for their first live show post-COVID. You got URL already been going to Atlanta. Bullpens in Atlanta. RBE's going to Atlanta. So everybody is migrating in Atlanta. It seems that Atlanta just don't have COVID. Georgia just don't have COVID, allegedly. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, man, going back to Kings versus Queens too, man, you got JC versus First Lady Fame. I think this is going to be I think this is a very underrated battle, man. Looking at this card, I think you giving JC extra time to pin, and that's going to be the thing for this entire card, man, is the extra time of preparation. So we better not see no stumbles. We better not see no chokes. We better not see nothing. We need 3 clean rounds from every single performer, man. There should be no excuses. No, you can't talk about the prep time. Hey, man, salute Smoking Kings TV. That's another one, man. That's another blogger, man. I love to see these young bloggers, man. Even though I'm a young blogger myself, I love to see y'all work, man. I'm definitely watching. Oh, Smoke. See, that's what I'm talking about. He in Atlanta. He know COVID don't exist in Atlanta. But yeah, JC, I think he had an up and down 2020, man. For me personally, JC's definitely had his moments where he did great, but he had moments where he got 30 like Loso. But again, he's been on the up and up, man. I think he's had some great recent performances, and so I think he's gonna do very well in this. But First Lady Flames, man, she is a different breed. She'll tell you, instead, you know what I'm saying, instead of grabbing a purse, she grabs a Glock. That's just who she is. But if you think about her performance with Vixen, one of the battles of the year, some people had her beating Vixen, who ended up being champion of the year for the women this year. I think we're in for a very, very good battle. I'm not gonna say classics. I'm not gonna say classic, but I'm definitely gonna say this is gonna be a very, very good battle, man. I think this will be the first time we've seen First Lady Flames, and if I could be wrong, but this is definitely the first time that we're seeing JC this year. I do believe, maybe. But I think I'm gonna go with. You're gonna have to prove it to me, First Lady Flames. I gotta see you. Lightning gotta strike twice. Lightning has to strike twice, man. I'm gonna go with JC 2-1 in a good battle, though. JC 2-1 in a good battle. Hey, man, appreciate y'all rocking with me. Make sure y'all liking the broadcast. Make sure y'all sharing the channel. Hey, if y'all got questions that y'all want me to answer, definitely put those in the comment section. If you are a young up-and-coming battle rapper, share the broadcast out, man. I'll definitely shout you out. I definitely think that y'all deserve some shine just as well as me. We're going to build together, man. I keep telling y'all, we're going to build up together, man. Especially if you're from the Midwest. I'm not biased, but this is definitely, I feel like there's a Midwest takeover in media right now, but we'll get to that in another day. Bumpy Bar said, I think JC about to snap. No, I definitely think JC nice, man. JC is nice, man. He's definitely underrated. I just think he's found himself in some bad positions. I mean, to be as high as considered as you in the battle with Lux considering taking you, and just to see the fall from grace, but now he's trying to pile up them wins to get his name back up there. I think he's gonna be straight though. But let's go to this next battle. This battle for me, next to the T-Top, no, I'm next to Loso, and Vixen. This is one of the more interesting battles on the card. A Verb and Miss Hustle. This is going to be a very interesting battle. I think Averb and Miss Hustle is going to be very interesting. Obviously, you have Averb being from St. Louis, so definitely shout out to the home team. 314 all day, of course. However, going up against Miss Hustle, we haven't seen Miss Hustle in a very long time. I did have her losing the 40 bars last year, and I had her beating Lady Luck, but it wasn't pretty. So we haven't seen a lot from Hustle. But Averb had an up and down year as well, man. Averb year was kind of up and down. Definitely up and down, man. He had good battles against Geechee Gotti, but then we seen what he did against Tay-Rock. So again, man, it's gonna be interesting. Averb has a show on IG, man. He's very misogynistic. I agree with you. Hey, Bumpy Bars, I agree with you. Averb must win. This is a must-win battle for Averb. Again, like I said, he has that show on IG that he does. He's been known. He's taken on this persona as someone who belittles women, someone who tells them exactly what they don't want to hear, man. He tells them exactly what they don't want to hear. So for Verb, man, a loss to Hustle, that whole persona that he has, that he's built up, that crumbles, man. It crumbles. It crumbles. We didn't battles said Verb gonna die, and I blame it on having a busy life. I mean, that's very well true, man. As you get older, as things try to, you know what I'm saying, start to evolve and they're ever changing, you know, your priorities, they kind of change, man. And I'll say this, he ain't been the same since that Geechee battle. I haven't really liked Averb since that Geechee battle. So, like I said, I think he must win. I think he has to win. One thing I don't want to see with Miss Hustle. And Selvin, this is a great point. I do think it's a must win for both of them, but somebody got to lose. But what I don't want to see from Miss Hustle, I don't want to see you talk about Tay-Rock. In all honesty, I don't want to see you talk about Tay-Rock. Don't mention Tay-Rock. You need to focus on Verb, because if you make an example out of Verb, you might get Rock. Rock might be willing to take that battle depending on what you do with Verb, especially because he just took Verb. So that's something to think about if you Miss Hustle, man. And I like the battle. I'm gonna go with Averb just because I think his back is up against the wall, and I've seen him in situations like that. He's battle tested. There's a reason why most of the battle rap community have him on the Mount Rushmore of battle rap, and I think he knows that he cannot lose to Miss Hustle. I think having the extra prep time, like we in battle said earlier, when it comes to him being so busy, I do believe that if this was where it was supposed to be and this battle would have already happened, I definitely think you could have said that. But now I think with about 2.5, 3 weeks to kind of make sure that everything is good, make sure your lines you're there, delivery is there, the cadence is there, showtime, all of that, make sure the shoulders is right. I'm gonna roll with Verb on this. But what I personally have as the battle of the night, my personal favorite, I'm looking forward to on the card, Loso versus Vixen the Assassin. Shout out to both of them. Obviously, first and foremost, you got to shout out Vixen being Woman Champion of the Year, the first ever, man. Obviously, there was a lot of controversy around that between the top 5. But my thing was, when it came to Woman of the Year in battle rap, man, you could not tell me after every time Vixen got off stage, she wasn't the headline coming out of that event. You couldn't tell me that. Y'all couldn't tell me that. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. We can definitely debate it. But when you talk about her versus DNA, she got DNA on a return and did that. And there was no debatable. We was not debating this. The battle rap community was not debating this at all. Everyone had this as being a clear win for Vixen. Whether you had a 2-1 or 3-0, that's another conversation. But everyone clearly had Vixen off that first watch. And most people had the 30. Let's keep it tall. Most people had the 30 against DNA. And then for her to come back a couple weeks later and have one of the best battles of the year with First Lady Flames. And a lot of people had her off the first watch. A lot of people had her winning that battle too. Now, obviously, second and third watch, things are a little bit tighter. It looks a little bit more shakier. However, hold on. Let me stop the presses. Is that my OG?
What up?
Is that my OG?
What's good?
You know, got to make a grand entrance.
Mr. Check It.
What's going on, boss? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Forgive me, man, for being late, man. I was just cooking some shit up in the studio and shit, man. Just doing things and whatnot.
Hey, man, you a boss, man. I understand. Time get away from you sometimes. But we glad to have you on the show, my brother.
Mr. Check It Temperature, number one, man. I'm number one. I'm proud of you, my brother. You want to come up, man. Everybody's met you. Your name is good when people mention your name organically, man. And you just come up on the rise and shit. You ain't get no cosign, no none of that, man. You got it from the mud, man. And that's how you're supposed to get it, yo.
No, I definitely appreciate that, OG, man. You know what I'm saying? You are one of the people that I've looked up to in battle rap, specifically because of the brand that you have chosen to represent. You know, I'm big on fatherhood. I'm big on raising my daughter. I'm big on raising a queen. And for you to just constantly push that culture forward, push that movement forward. When a lot of people don't want to talk about women's battle rap, you consistently beat your chest about it. Talk about why you chose to get into women's battle rap versus men's battle rap.
Well, you know, for those reasons, man, to make a, I'm gonna say a long story short. I gotta give you the real, man. This. I like your show. I used to be, well, I still am in the music industry and stuff like that. So I used to manage a lot of female rappers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I love female hip hop. I only want to category that, put in that category, but I love hip hop, period. But the most I like about hip hop is, you know, the women and stuff from the MC Lights, the Queen Latifahs, the Lil Kims, Foxy Browns, Raspity, Bahamadia, Salt and Pepper, you name it, man. So on and so forth.
Names. Give them the history lesson, man. Give them that history lesson.
So you know, that just carried over to what I was doing in battle rap and stuff like that. I said, yo, you know, me and my partner Vague got together and we were doing King of the Ring. And you know, it was dope and shit, but I was like, yo, man, this is not enough women rappers in here. So I said, yo, man, let's just make Queen of the Ring. And he was like, yo, bet, that sounds dope. OG, let's do it. So we just did it, man. And we wasn't trying to get any big results out of it and stuff like that, but we just wanted to have representation for the women and stuff. So when we did that, it was just like lightning in a bottle, man. Like God was just pushing us to where we needed to be and just pretty much throwing whoever he felt like we needed in front of us and stuff like that to showcase, and we blew up.
No, that's a fact, man. And salute to that, man. You traveling the road less traveled, the road that no one's ever traveled. No one has been able to bring women's battle rap this as far as you have been able to do so, sir.
Right. Well, you know, like I said, you know, if you know your history, man, shout out to my man Direct. They had Grind Time Now and shit with Showcase Gaddis and stuff like that. But and you know, and True B, Misfit and Sarah Connor, shout out to Sarah Connor, but you know, it wasn't a league. You know what I'm saying? They were just showcasing women every now and then when they felt like, you know, they could or whatever they had the time to do it. I said, F all that. We doing a whole league of this shit, man. And you know, it was the first of its kind. And you know, we made history. And you know, I thank God, man, that, you know, like I said, he pushed us forward to give us the talent that we needed to showcase and continue to keep going with what we're doing. So it's not a women battle rap I haven't worked with. I work with them all, even girls that function outside of Queen of the Ring. I work with the Gaddises, the Miss Hustles, and so on and so forth and stuff like that. There's not one person that I'll probably need on my bucket list that, you know, I haven't worked with. Lady Luck, she came finally to Queen of the Ring and battled Miss Hustle and Watch the Throne 4. So that was pretty much, you know,
history. History. That's what we talking about right now. Making history. This man wakes up every day and makes history. That's the type of mentality I like to
I
see,
try.
man. That is the type of work ethic I like to see. That is inspiring, man. Get it.
I try.
So we got to talk about it, man. You got a
Nah, I
big
try.
card coming up, sir. You got a big card coming up. You know,
Oh,
and it's a
you
lot
got
of
Kings
stuff
versus
going on in
Queens
battle
too.
rap right now, but we gotta be focused on we gotta be focused on this train that's coming. Kings versus Queens 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, I just want to. I was talking to the people earlier, and I just said, I was talking to the people earlier, and I said, man, the responsible decision that you guys made to postpone the event, man. Talk about that. Talk about that when you found out that it was some people that were positive with the test and the decision to ultimately postpone the event.
You know, listen, man. When we found out, like we said, we don't have to disclose on there, but we found out, a member of the situation had COVID. They just said, "Oh, listen, man, let's do the responsible thing by just postponing the event because we don't know who this said person been around. Could have been around the MCs the day before, yada yada yada, and then it'll be a super spreader situation." And to make a long story short, glad that didn't happen. That person was isolated for a couple of days. Everything was good. Flown back home. Now we back to change it to March 7th, which is coming up this week. But you know, it was good that we Caffeine, Queen of the Ring, URL just came as a collective and said, listen, man, let's do the responsible thing as we should, and just push this back, man. And then we just made that announcement the day before the event. And thanks to the fans, man, everybody wasn't so mad. They had understood what was going on, and they're being diligent, patient enough to be like, all right, we'll wait till next 3 weeks, and it'll probably even be a better event. Give the MCs time to prepare even better, and here we
Absolutely.
are. Y'all not losing out.
No, sir,
Event
no,
coming
sir.
like 4 or 5 days right around the corner.
You know what I'm saying? If only thing we losing out is on sleep, because it's about to be a busy weekend for the young gunner. It's about to
Yeah,
be a busy weekend.
super fight and King versus Queens too. That's gonna
I
be a
mean,
crazy weekend. That's gonna be
my
a
goodness. Now,
crazy, right?
so I gotta ask you, you know what I'm saying? You've been in this culture, you've been in this arena a lot longer than a lot of us have even thought about battle rap. So
Mm-hmm.
let me ask you this. Uh, when it comes to promotion and the amount of
Mm-hmm.
promotion that you're seeing being done for the men and the women. Obviously, the men are gonna take some of the headlines because they come with the bigger names. But I just saw the KCJ freestyle. I just saw the KCJ
Mm-hmm.
diss to Yoshi. So is this one of the best eras when it comes to promotion? The innovativeness, the way they're being able to brand themselves.
I think it could definitely could be because definitely when caffeine came into play, man. You know what I'm saying? They just giving out shows to the stars and stuff like that, and they now have to be obligated to be doing a certain amount of hours. So now you're seeing them more visual than ever before, and they're promoting themselves. And right now, you shouldn't differentiate a battle rap artist to a musical artist because battle rappers can do just as good as music as a regular music artist. And now y'all getting to know that because y'all seeing the diss tracks coming out. The diss tracks is crazy. They fire, and that's a definitely a great form of promotion. To go
Absolutely.
transition to the next battle and stuff like that on who you want as an opponent next. So it's good energy, man. Like I said, man, it's just a competition. It's a sport thing, and it's good energy to give off for promotion so we can hype up the fans for the next thing. So, as far as the ladies are concerned and stuff, yo, listen, man, they putting that energy out there, man. I hear them diss tracks and stuff, man. I love it, man. Go back and forth and stuff. As long as it's, within a tasteful situation, battle rap wise, and then we good to go and stuff. But yes, as for my period of time of being in battle rap, which is damn near 11 years, this is probably like the best promotion I've seen going back and forth off a card, not even being
Yeah.
a card announced yet, that I've seen in a very long time.
No, they definitely doing it for the culture. You know what I'm saying? People taking shots at each other that don't have contracts. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing diss records. You got people like Hitman Holla. Hitman Holla is no longer just a battle rap name. You're talking someone who gets millions of views on a weekly basis, getting
Hmm.
talked about in a diss record. and stopping everything he got going and getting right to the studio, going right back at you.
Right in the studio.
Right back at
And
in
B
less than
Dot just
24
came.
hours.
Less than 24 hours. B Dot came with a response too. Fire. Look on his
Bruh.
IG.
Okay, so let's talk about that real quick. If you let's get past the Cassidy battle. Let's get past the Cassidy battle, and you see an announcement for B Dot versus Hitman Holla. What are your initial thoughts?
If I see an announcement for B Dot and Hitman Holla,
Yes, B Dot
I'm here
versus
for it.
Hitman Holla.
I'm here for that. I'm here for that. If I see Hitman Holla versus B Dot, I'm definitely here for that. Because in my mind, if you you know, I'm a fan as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, you
Absolutely,
can't be a contributor to this sport if you wasn't a fan in the first place. You can't move mountains
facts.
without saying breaking a couple of pebbles and stuff like that. So um, when I listen to a B Dot versus a Hitman in my head, I'm saying, yo, they could have a lot to say to each other. You know what I'm saying? Streetwise, prophecy wise, all these things, you know what I'm saying? And it's a style clash too as well. You know what I'm saying? Hitman is a showman, performer, you know what I'm saying, flashy kind of guy and stuff like that. Definitely got bars. But on this token, you got B Dot, man. You know what I'm saying? He's a serious, reserved person. He got his thought process and his train of thought is crazy. He's always elevating, you know what I'm saying, to the next level when what you call it. So I would love to see that. I'm here for that. He got B Dot got bars. I'm here for that. I would love to, and both are arrogant and very
Yeah.
boisterous. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they got that I ain't backing down, you ain't backing down type of energy. So I'm here for that. If that go down.
Hey man, we got Debo. We got Debo's temperature check Tuesdays, man. We are live in the studio with Debo. Make sure you liking the broadcast. Make sure you sharing the channel. We got Kings versus Queens coming up this weekend. We got the URL Super Fight card coming up this weekend. We got diss records coming back and forth, man. It's beautiful. It's beautiful right now. Everybody's getting better. Everybody's evolving. Everyone is trying to find their niche in this. This is what I came here for. This is what I'm here for.
Yeah. Yes. You're seeing the next level process of battle rap, man. You know what I'm saying? The bags are bigger.
Yeah.
The spotlight is bigger. It's listen, man. Those three names when you put Queen of the Ring or Caffeine and URL, those things come together, man. That's a powerhouse situation, man. And that super fight and that King versus Queens 2 is gonna be so crazy this weekend. It's gonna be I think this is gonna be the biggest numbers Caffeine's gonna ever see on the channel, my nigga. No lie.
Oh yeah.
Like I'm here. I ain't gonna hold you. I wish I could stay home to watch this shit for the whole weekend. Just like y'all the ones y'all guys are gonna be the ones having the fun. I have to work. I
No,
gotta
that's a
work.
fact.
Y'all guys are gonna be having the fun. I want to be there watching these battles at home, like woohoo!
No, it's gonna be a lot of that.
Wow, you know.
It's definitely gonna be a lot of that, man. It's
Yeah,
definitely gonna be a lot of that.
it's definitely a good. It's definitely a good year or the year past prior to be a blogger than it is to be a damn league owner. League owners be busting their ass and shit. Don't get no credit, no love. The bloggers they get in front of that camera. Yo, son. Yo, this battle is you gotta tune in. Word, and then they man, this is crazy. I'm happy for y'all, man. Real bad.
No, man. Hey, we appreciate the culture. We appreciate these battle rappers, these league owners being able to fight through the pandemic, being able to fight through the social injustices that have also, no one talks about that in battle rap, but that's also taking a piece out of battle rap. I need y'all to understand that because these venues are closing down because we burning them down. Y'all need to understand that. You got it. Let's talk about it. My guy Showtime SP. What's up, big bro? What's up, big bro? Hey, so I got a question, man.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I definitely got a question, man. Obviously, the double impact card was announced last weekend, right? I was looking for some women on the card, man. I'm not gonna lie, there were 4 women that I was looking for. I was looking for Ebony and Ivory. I was looking for the Bardashians. Talk to me. Talk to me. What happened? Where they at?
Well, I knew for a fact they wasn't gonna be on that card. The reason being because A lot of those people that you mentioned are going to be on the April card for Queen of the Ring, so they can't do two things at the same time. That's a lot of work.
Oh, I see you got the little nugget real quick. Okay, Queen of the Ring about to spin the block right back again next month.
Yeah, we doing something in April. You know what I'm saying? Right on Caffeine and whatnot. So, you get an exclusive here and whatnot. So those girls that you mentioned, listen, it's a lot of work being spread out, right? Everybody's getting the office work. You get work here, you get work, you get work, you get work. So you just pretty much, depending on your home front, depending on your off time and your personal time, you know what you can and can't do. So
Absolutely.
to offer a battle rapper 2 battles in 2 different months, like, okay, you're gonna battle in March and you're gonna battle in April. Sometimes they can't put that on a you know what I'm saying, on a jacket. They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be enough time for them to have the A grade material that we want to see in front of these cameras. So as far as female representation, man, let me just answer that because I know a lot of people want that question answered.
Come on, man.
You're gonna see ladies on April. You're gonna see ladies doing independent circle. When we do Queen of the Ring and throw out battles on the YouTube, you're gonna see that in March. No, excuse me, we're in March. Like the ending of April, we're gonna bring the ring back, and also, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna see ladies on a couple of these URL cards as well, because they just asked me just now. You know what I'm saying? Yo, who can we put in touch and stuff? So you're gonna see ladies that you haven't seen in a long time being introduced or reintroduced back into the fold. You know what I'm saying? In a big way.
QP? Can we get it? Can we get them back, man? I hope y'all are listening to these gems that this man is dropping on the channel right now. I hope y'all are paying attention, man. Queen of the Ring is back. So let me ask you this, Debo. How many events do you have projected? Everything, perfect case scenario. How many events can we see from Queen of the Ring in 2021?
Well, I wanted to say 8. I know for a fact I got 1, 2. Let me get it right. 1, 2, 3.
Let me get
I
it
know.
together.
I know we're gonna have like at least 4 probably on Caffeine. The other 4 are actually on me and my partners and shit like that. And that's without a shadow of a doubt. We doing that and whatnot.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the equivalent of eight events and shit. So you're gonna see big names. You're gonna see names that just got here and girls that's looking for plays. You're gonna see those names as well and whatnot. So if they're willing participants on being down with what we got to give, then you're gonna see those names.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's what I like to hear, man.
I would get you 7 or 8. No, you know what I'm saying? At least that, hopefully.
Bro, that's a good number though. That's an event a month. That's an event a month. You working, sir? Y'all got to do the math. We already in March. He talking about giving us a minimum of 7, possibly 8. That means he doubling up. Come on, man. Get this man his flowers, man. y'all not giving this man his flowers right now. So obviously, man, the number one grudge match in women's battle rap. What is going on with Misfitting Jazz?
Mm-hmm.
What is going on with Misfitting Jazz? I just left Black Compass. Shout out to Black Compass Media. They got Misfit on during their live, so I definitely checked that out for a little bit. Shout out to Tony Bro. Shout out to Cola. Obviously, Battle Rap Migos. You know how that go. But what's going on with Misfitting Jazz, man? Talk to us. Oh, we lost you.
No, I'm good. I'm here. I get phone calls come in. As far as Misfitting Jazz, man, it's just. Hold on. Give me a quick second.
Make sure you sharing the broadcast. Make sure you liking the channel, man. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. This is Temperature Check Tuesdays. We are live with Debo, co-owner of Queen of the Ring. We got one of the best weekends in battle rap in a very long time this weekend. Starting off Friday with the face-off, going into Saturday, the URL super fight, and then Sunday we got the ladies.
As far as Misfitting Jazz, man, it's just all about getting the business correct, man. And When I say that, it's just one side saying this, one side saying that. And if you know me, I'm never the one to put any business out there because I just think that this makes for public opinion to be all over the place, and then you don't have a one cohesive thought that what you would like to do as a league owner and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But for a battle of this magnitude, I could understand certain things getting out and stuff that'll make it advantageous one person over the other and stuff. But we all parties, I could tell you this, want this battle as far as like the leagues involved, caffeine, obviously, Jazz and Misfit. We all want the battle to go down. It's just about win, pretty much. You understand what I'm saying? At this point in time, it should never be about the bag. The bag is there, but it's just about win. You feel me? And I think if one MC prefers to have more time than the other and all that, I don't think one or the other is right or wrong. You understand what I'm saying? It's about both parties feeling comfortable, not one over the other. You feel me? So when that situation gets talked about behind the scenes, then we'll figure it out. But for the fans, which is a more important answer, that battle will be going down. I'm very optimistic about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't think either party will want that battle to just go away and not get done. It makes no sense. It doesn't make
No.
sense business wise nor fan wise for the culture. Because no name that I'm mentioning here from URL, Queen of the Ring, Jazz, or Misfit are bigger than the culture. You feel what
That's
I'm
a
saying?
fact. That's a
So
fact.
so this needs to be done for the culture. And if it doesn't, then we all failed in that process. We all should be accountable for the failure that went on when it comes to that battle. You know what I'm saying? So be patient. That battle should be happening. I wanted it in April, but you know what I'm saying? Due to technical difficulties, it is what it is. We're gonna, maintain and get it done before the summer's out.
Hint, hint, wink, wink, maybe. Hint, hint, wink, wink, maybe. Hey, man, he dropping gems, man. Hey, man, you gotta read what he's saying. You gotta read what he's saying. So let me ask you this then as a follow-up. Let's say, could we potentially see Jazz return before she battles Misfit? Does her battle her return to battle rap have to be against Misfit? Because I know somebody who I think would be, maybe it doesn't have a storyline, but it's out there. It's out there, kind of waiting in the wings. It's out there.
Who you talking about? Who you talking about?
Vixen the assassin. I need that. As someone from the Midwest, give me that. Give me that. I need that type of feel. I need that type of feel. So what you think about that? What you think about that?
I like that battle, man. I love it. I mean, it can happen. It can happen. Storylines get switched up any day, man. And
Hey,
Jazz is always in a position, what I'm saying, where she worked very hard for to take whatever battle she wants. If
yeah.
you know what I'm saying, she feel like she wants to battle that person. And that's a testament to her busting her ass all those years, being in the limelight, taking the right battles, doing her job, and making a name for herself. We cannot be mad at all that. You understand what I'm saying? So can Jazz just turn around and say, you know what, I'm gonna battle Misfit. What's up, Misfit? Yeah, she could do that. That could. I ain't mad at that shit. I'll take that battle. My job is to take good battles and give it to the fans. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not here to be favoritism towards nobody. If Jazz was to call Debo, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, let me get Vixen for April. So I'll be like, yo, Vixen, you know what, Jazz? What's up? What you want to do? Whether Vixen want to take the battle or not. You understand? I know what the fans probably want to see, obviously, because the hype is built up with Misfit versus Jazz. But listen, man. If the shoe was on the other foot, probably, and if Misfit want to be like, yo, get Casey and shit, like, hey,
You know what I'm saying?
who am I not to want to take
Why
that?
not?
I want that too. You understand? I just know at this point in time, Jazz and Misfit are not ready for the situation with each other. So, as long as we're given the, hey, we're gonna do the battle, I'll explore the other shits as well. So,
That train keep moving. The people got to understand. If you
let's stop.
look, it's going and it's gone and it's hey, you either on the train or you not on the train. Either way, the train gonna take off and go to its next destination.
There you go.
So, but you mentioned the name. You mentioned the name. There's a woman in Texas, right, that is pretty upset about not winning Woman of the Year this year.
Mm.
And the winner of Women of the Year, that being Vixen, she said, "Come outside." I like, and you know what? When the announcement first happened, everybody wanted to see them. But like you said, I like storylines. I like the build up. I think there needs to be a little bit of a build up. So could we possibly get that 2-on-2 to help build up this fight?
2-on-2 with what? Who though? You mean you mean a 1-on-1 versus
No.
Vixen?
Could I possibly get Ebony and Ivory to help build up to, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm young in the game. But I know a couple things. I be watching. I be reading.
Listen, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm trying to see, no disrespect to nobody, no disrespect to other people, but I really want to see Ebony and Ivory versus Hitman Holla and John the Dawn. I would love to see that battle.
Shrug Life. I saw the interview. I saw the interview.
We could do it independently. No, you can't, John. Don't try to. I'll rock you to sleep. Don't play yourself, John. You're not getting nothing independent. You doing it over here. So I would love to see that battle. You know what I'm saying? Possibly as a 2-on-2 for Kings versus Queens 3. Who knows?
Man.
We didn't do a 2-on-2 yet.
No, we have. Hey, talk about it. Okay, Debo feeling young, man. He in the studio, man. He got the green light going. He feeling good, dropping a new heat on the track, man. He feeling good about himself.
Yeah, but nah, I would definitely love to see Ebony and Ivory and shit.
That would be a crazy battle.
That would be crazy, man. That would be crazy. That'd be crazy. You know, we gotta get creative with women battle rap because there's so many battles that's been done since the past 10 years and stuff like that. You gotta get creative and stuff. And let me answer the question. You probably didn't ask, but I'm gonna answer the question. So why we utilize the same girls, you know what I'm saying, throughout the caffeine run and all that stuff, man. Business wise, man, I'm gonna keep it very honest with y'all. It's all about numbers and stuff too, man. That company has to keep up a certain amount of numbers, not to say to stay alive or keep open and stuff like that. But if you're a business person and stuff, and you want your portfolio to reflect that your numbers are crazy, the people that you're doing business with have to showcase that. You understand what I'm saying? And also the people that come in there, they're proven time and time that they're star quality tested, battle rap ready to go. They're gonna want to be using those same people over and over again because it's a trust issue of saying I know this particular battle rapper is gonna come and give me their A game. You understand? But little by little, you see we sneak in one or two other people that could potentially become a star and get big. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, if you know the Queen of the Ring roster, we have so many other girls that also deserve this opportunity. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't want people to think, well, we doing a Yoshi and Yoshi came out of nowhere. What happened to, or say, a Jada Ray or Dawn Lee or Norma Bates and stuff? It's not like we're not thinking about those battle rappers and stuff like that. It's just a time and a place. When we're ready to bring them in, we're going to bring them in. But we're also doing Queen of the Ring cards independently on our own, so we can utilize those MCs that we have in our roster as well to be seen. So
absolutely, and you know what I'm saying. You kind of lightly stepped your foot in the water, but we got to talk about it, man. You talk about creativity. You talk about being innovative. You talk about being someone who can ruffle the people's feathers. Yoshi G, man. Yoshi G is different. She is different from her. Just everything that she encompasses, man. And you know, so I'm gonna ask you as an OG. You've seen the talent come out of leagues. You've seen stars rise and fall. When I say Yoshi G is, to me, she's most comparable to a bill collector in being that you can't angle her because she's honest with her. Everything she's done good and she's done bad in life, she's honest with. I don't know how you beat her.
Let me
So
tell you something. Yeah, go.
talk to
I'm
me
listening.
about Yoshi.
You know, in the beginning, um, this is I'm gonna get man. I'm gonna get realest answer I've ever gave about Yoshi. I'm gonna
Let's
do it
talk
on.
about it.
I'm doing it on this show. I'm doing it on
Let's
this
talk
show.
about it.
Yoshi visually or what she does is 100% in contrast to what Queen of the Ring is. Queen of the Ring is the upliftment of women, women's battle rap, all this, all you the queen, all this other stuff. Right, cool. Here come Yoshi. She talking about dot bars. She's talking about SMD and do you know what I'm saying, all this effing fucking and all that other stuff like that, which is outrageous and crazy. I had many people hit me on the phone or come to my face and say, "Yo, don't ever book her again. Yo, I don't like what she talking about. She don't represent the ladies well, all this other stuff like that." And low key, man, I bought into that that situation just a little bit until I sat back and I said, you know what? Who am I not to allow and oppress what a woman wants to do and say on my brand? Now, granted, if I don't want to
Mm,
book her because she's not in line with the imagery of what Queen of the Ring is, that's also a thing of just keeping away a woman to express themselves. You understand what I'm saying? There's all walks of life of women. You know what I'm saying? Whether you feel like she's a queen, whether you feel like she's a smut, whether you feel like she's a thought, or she a princess, or whatever you want to call a person. You understand what I'm saying? I'm giving her the opportunity to express herself. Now, obviously, marketing wise, she knows what she's doing because there's another side of women that want to hear particular things come out of woman's mouth. You understand what I'm
absolutely.
saying? So
Absolutely.
at that point in time, it got to the point where I just said to myself, okay, I'll accept her for what she's doing. I just don't want her to get into no trouble or get into fights or all these threats that's being thrown towards her. I don't want her to get hurt, period. You feel what I'm saying? So I said, like, yo, try to tone it down if you can. I don't want nothing to happen to you, yada, yada, yada. And she was going through it because a lot of women battle rappers were just coming at her. You know what I'm saying? Because she was just making a name for herself. And she was going back and forth with them and stuff like that, trolling and all that stuff. So, hey, man, I just put my hands up to the sky, wish the best for her, hope things work out. She can battle here, no problem. That's cool. I just hope that if she does, there's a method to her madness. And voila, man, I ain't gonna hold you, man. To make a long story short, she actually has a method to her madness, and it worked for her. It worked for her.
Absolutely.
And it was the biggest gamble I've ever seen in women's battle rap history. The biggest gamble. And she made it work for her. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't think it would probably work for anybody else the way it worked for her. You understand what I'm saying? So, um, be honest with you, Mal. I'm proud of her efforts, man. I'm proud of who she became as far as like making a name for herself in battle rap because it's very hard to get that done. There's so many MCs out here trying to make a name for themselves and probably can't because they have didn't get the recognition or the opportunities or the proper placement or time and space wasn't just there for them to have that win right then and there. But she found her window of opportunity, opened the door of the window and jumped in it and said, "Yo, I'm here. I ain't going nowhere until y'all recognize that I'm Yoshi G."
No, that's a fact, man. Yoshi G, like I said, she's one of the most innovative, most unique women in battle rap. And the fact that she owns every mistake that she's made in her personal life and professionally, like I just don't see. And she can rap. That's the crazy part. You hear these people talk about these stop bars. They
She
talk
can
about these
rap.
stop bars, but she
She,
can rap.
yeah, she can rap. She's clever. Like beat what on a beat? Oh my God, she is fire. She's fire. You know what I'm saying? So, what she does in battle rap is just a bonus to me, man. Like I'm really proud to see her development, how she developed, and she's fearless, man. To be that short in stature, her, her fearlessness is like 10 feet tall. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm just looking forward into what she does further to, further her career. I'm just here to provide the opportunity, bro. That's it.
No, that's a fact. We definitely thank you for it, man. I made the argument earlier this year that
Hmm.
before I'm saying Queen of the Ring or Woman of the Year was announced, and before I actually saw the Emerson Kennedy versus Vixen, that I would have had Yoshi G as my dark horse going into 2021 for champion for Woman of the Year. You can't like she's a part and she's a part of this 2020 class. She is a part of this 2020 class.
Yeah.
Understand what we watching, man. Yoshi G is different. She brings a different type of energy. She brings a unique confidence in the battle rap, man. She's here to stand up for the women. It's okay if that's what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Own it. That's what she's about. She's about owning what she does. A lot of women don't want to do that. I gotta respect that.
A lot of people are asking me to get her verified or caffeine, man. She should be verified by tonight or tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm sticking on my square on that, man. I don't know why she hasn't been verified yet, but to the good folks on caffeine, it's about that time, man. We need to verify Yoshi on caffeine, man. She's star over here as well. You feel me? She's queen of the ring, and she needs that love and respect too.
No, absolutely, and you never know, man. You might spin a block Queen of the Ring 2 recap. She might be on the live with me. You never know. You never know.
Let me tell y'all something. All you ladies on Queen of the Ring, Mr. Check Your Temperature is definitely an ally in the fight against women being seen and stuff. You guys need to get up on here and do your due diligence. I sound like smack and do y'all due diligence and shit. I definitely need to get on here, man. Get your interview on, man. Do not never say no to an interview from Mr. Check Your Temperature because I put him in the front line of helping the fight for women's. You know what I'm saying? To win in battle rap. Real shit.
Man, I definitely appreciate that. That's probably the highest compliment I've gotten since I've been in this industry, man. Like I said, man, having a daughter, I want her to think that she can do whatever she want to do. And if it's battle rap, I want her to be the best battle rapper ever. But you know what I'm saying? I definitely want her to be able to carry herself with that certain confidence that I see the women of Queen of the Ring. What you say?
One thing, not for nothing, to keep it 100 with you, you know what I'm saying? And maybe I'm going to pat myself on the shoulder for this. One thing, you know what I'm saying? If your daughter was to ever say, come around Queen of the Ring, and I was around that, you know what I'm saying? Still here and shit, God bless her. You can always trust and believe that I will have her back and make sure she gets the best out of whatever she needs out of women's battle rap. And it ain't no creep nigga trying to talk to your kid doing stupid, crazy shit like these other motherfuckers. I'm not out here naming no names or putting no black body on blast, but this fucking industry of battle rap is a cesspool of creepy motherfuckers that just go left with. So that's one thing I've never had any problem with and shit like that. I've always been good in the hood.
And that's a fact, because people don't realize how easy it is to get your name tarnished when you're dealing with women. It only takes one. It only takes one. And this is goes outside of battle rap. This is just life. This is regular life. One woman, one bad narrative could ruin everything.
Mm-hmm. Been the story of my life, bro.
Bruh.
But the story of my life. But guess what? I'm still here. You know what I'm saying?
Still here.
And that says a lot, because no matter what bad shit they want to probably put them in my name for that temporary moment, because they're quote unquote upset about whatever they feel that I've done, which is pretty much 9 times out of 10 a misunderstanding, or this, they just feel, I would know. You would always see that relationship repair itself. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta ask yourself, as the fan, you ask yourself, what is this motherfucker all that bad? Because at the end of the day, these girls that be talking crazy still over there, Queen of the Rings, calling them the big homie and fucking with them. You feel what I'm saying?
Perfect example is Miss Hustle. That's the perfect example. She's definitely someone that's not gonna take no slack, and she's gonna tell it exactly how it is. So I've seen you guys go back and forth.
Yep.
But it always comes back around. It always comes back around.
I give you permission on this. I mean, you don't need permission for anything, but I'm saying, if you ever get any of the ladies on here, asking that one question, yo, how you feel about Debo? Keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? And if you say you ask like a person like Hustle will tell you, yo, I got wild love for Debo. We just have this love-hate relationship due to the fact that, yo, when he started Queen of the Ring, I was there before everybody. You feel what I'm saying? And I had to divide my time between him and 10, 12 other girls and shit like that. And I wasn't really feeling that. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was just pretty much there when my career started, and he made sure I was good when this, that, and the third and whatnot. But y'all really wouldn't really know that story because that story was really never given to y'all in its proper context. You feel what I'm saying? I knew Gaddis and I knew Hustle way before I started Queen of the Ring.
Okay. You know what I'm
People don't
saying? You
know.
been here.
People don't know that. People don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you got to remember, if you're dealing with women, they always want to be number one in that person's life. You don't have to be their boyfriend or their husband or anything else. You just have to be a person of importance to them that they want to make sure that they're the number one person that you're catering to, that you're catering to in their world. You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard when you're trying to big up a lady over here, and then if a lady is over here is feeling like she's being neglected or not being tended to in the way they feel like they should, then you're gonna get a lot of rumblings over here. You feel what I'm saying? So I try to balance it and juggle it as much as I can. It's hard, but I'm here. So
Absolutely, absolutely, man. I got two more questions. I'm gonna let you get out of here because I know you're a busy man, and I like to keep the professionalism on time, man. If I say it's about to be this time to this time, that's what it's gonna be. But I got two more questions for you.
yes, sir.
My first question: could we see an Ultimate Madness for Queen of the Ring? Can we get that?
Yo, man. I already
It
know
ain't
what.
got it ain't got to be a field of six. Hey, if you
Listen.
ain't got 32, we don't need
No, no,
32.
no, 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 no. What y'all don't know about Ultimate Matters, I do know. That's gonna be so crazy.
Oh, he about to drop that shield.
The women will get a tournament. Yeah, the women will get a tournament. Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's just hope these caffeine people are gonna be here for a long time, so these girls can continue to get this nice bag. And if so, there's more events to be put out. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just in a hurry up and wait game, if you will. You know, understand what I'm saying? So all those criterias just have to be met before everything is gonna go down. In other words, you're gonna have titles like your gnomes, your summer madnesses, your NHBs, your Watch Your Thrones, your double impact, your royalty, you know what I'm saying, your kings and queens. Okay, then we can go with this, that. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what we're waiting for.
You heard it, man. It's Debo. It's Temperature Check Tuesdays, man. We live, man. Here with an OG, man. Here with a legend, man. I got one more question for you, man. And that's simply this. I need to know, who do I need to be checking for in 2021? Who does Debo see coming to make the impact on Queen of the Ring in 2021? Kind of like a Yoshi G. Who's that next Yoshi G?
Listen, y'all gotta remember.
Hold on, we ain't got you yet. Hold on, you good?
Yeah. I'm here. Can you see me?
Oh, yep.
Oh,
Yep, we good. We good.
okay, my fault. Be recording the phone. You got to remember this. Just like I bring in a Vixen, I bring in the First Lady Flames. Just like I bring in First Lady Flames, I bring in Yoshi G. You understand what I'm saying? And so on and so forth for Coffee Brown and all that. Be on the lookout, man. I'm trying to get the Jada Rays in here, trying to get the Dawn Ladies in here, bring Farrah back. You know what I'm saying? Shuni, of course. I'm bringing a couple of names, man. Cheddar,
Okay, shut up, Midwest.
Yeah,
Midwest.
yeah. So I'm trying to bring back Torture. Torture is
Okay.
definitely on the list of one I want to bring back. There's a couple of names, man. Of names that you already seen on Caffeine Queen of the Ring joint. Those are the names I'm trying to bring back, man. See the Boss. You know what I'm saying? Nina Cruzay, trying to bring her back. There's a couple of people I'm trying to bring back. So pretty much that's it, man. If I didn't mention your name, don't sweat it, man. Because trust me, I might have you on my head, in my list, in my head and shit like that. But you know, at any given time, work. You're gonna see Miss Miami back. At any given time, man, I see y'all ladies. Y'all working, even if y'all don't Queen of the Ring. I see y'all. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, man. A great performance at any given time will bump you up into that slot, even if it's all in the ring. If I see you getting busy, yo, I gotta bring you over here. Boom, boom, bam, pow, and shit. So that's what it is, man. But we're gonna have some names, man. Trust me.
So can Showtime? He got 2 names for me. Can we get a Robin Rhymes and a My Verse?
Oh, number one, shout out to Showtime, and that's my guy. As far as Robin Rhymes, I haven't explored that yet. I don't know where Robin's where she's at or what she want to do, but I will give her a call and find out and stuff because I had it, lined up to do a couple of cards, but certain things just doesn't happen, and hopefully we're just nothing but a conversation, a way to put her back in rotation. As far as my versus shit, I don't know. Definitely wanted her on the platform and shit like that. It's just about the business that's gonna be handled and worked out. That's just what it is and shit, and that's behind the scenes and shit. And I'm not saying that to say one or the other is fucking up any type of business. Not at all. That shit is about timing. It's about getting the business done and getting shit out the way, and also the opponent. You know what I'm saying? I think Myverse deserves a dope opponent and shit like that. Who that's gonna be, I don't know. So we gonna see and shit. But two great names in battle rap that I feel like shit. Yo, you know what's crazy? I would love to. I would love to see. Hopefully, I'm not insulting nobody, but I would love to see Robin Rods versus Myverse. I think that would be dope.
Okay. Hey, man, here on Temperature Check Tuesday, we are making battles during interviews, man. We are putting thoughts together. We are putting ideas together, man. We are here live with Debo, man. But again, I want to make sure that I do not go over my time with you, sir. That I don't go over my time with the viewers. I appreciate you coming on the channel, man. I appreciate what you got going on with Queen of the Ring. I appreciate what you have done for women's battle rap, sir.
I'm gonna make sure I make a priority, man. Anytime you need me, man, cause I don't really do too many interviews. But anytime you need me to answer anything or come up and do it, I'll pull up, man, just for you, brother. You and 15 minutes of fame be like the one, and you know what I'm saying. Shout out to my other people's OTF, MZ, and whatnot. But those are the 3 people I'll definitely pull up for to make sure I'm gonna get everything straight and get this interview rocking.
No, I definitely appreciate that, man. Again, shout out to everybody in the comment section. Shout out to Debo, man. Shout out to Queen of the Ring. Shout out to Vegas. Shout out to Bab. Shout out to Battle Rap Migos. Shout out to Power Circle, man. Shout out to Battle Rap. This is a great time to be a part of this culture, man. If you are a fan, if you are media, if you are battle rap, you are in this culture. Hey, man. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel.
Subscribe to the channel right now. Mr. Check Your Temperature. Subscribe to the channel right now.
Hey, you heard it here first, man. Hey, we out, man. Y'all have a good one. We'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.